What it is, YouTube? It's your boy KB, and we are back with another reaction video. And today we have Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator has been on a rant recently. He's actually expressed his emotions about how his emotions about these newer artists and how they don't appreciate the rap game in his opinion, and really how they're just here to collect money and leave, man. Tyler the Creator feels like there's no more, what would you call it, uniqueness, individuality in the rap game. Everyone's doing the same thing. And no, I have not watched this video yet, but I just know from his previous interviews that he's expressed these opinions and concerns a while back. So that's where I know he stands on, you know, the hip-hop game, rap game in general right now. I don't really know what this interview's about, but I'm assuming he's attacking the newer rappers. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the video, bro. If you're new here, like the video, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below for what I should react to next. Let's go ahead and get into it, man.
After a time where so much of the rap world has just made a mockery of what the genre stands for, one of the most acclaimed, gifted, and respected rappers of the modern era has finally spoken up and called out all of the musical grifters running around and trying to sell themselves off as rappers, as in a recent interview. None other than Tyler the Creator bashed the current state of hip-hop for so many reasons that the world needed to hear from an artist of his magnitude, and now while some people have accused Tyler of doing this for attention or as a result of him becoming bitter and out of touch with the ever-changing trends in hip-hop, when you look at everything Tyler says and just how nuanced and detailed he gets when it comes to this warning shot he has given to the entire rap world, you can see that what he is saying is so much more than just some shade being thrown out, because with everything he has had to say, he isn't dissing other rappers to start beef or drama, but he is fighting to preserve the very identity of what hip-hop and really music culture stands for in a way. And now as we...
Okay, I just want to go back a little bit. So what I'm getting from what they're saying right here, from my man's understanding of what Tyler the Creator thinks and feels as an artist in the rap game, I think Tyler the Creator is just, like I said in the beginning of the video, I think he's upset. He's tired of people just coming into the rap game, getting money out of it, and leaving. As if the rap game isn't something that's, for one, that's dear to the black community, but also to, it's struggling in a sense, right? We have a majority of rap artists just putting out this gangster music and talking about what they do in the streets, and a lot of the time it's either stuff that's already happened or it is happening. You know what I'm saying? So when you have vultures come in and just take shit over, it takes away from the sentimental value of hip hop, bro. That's what I think he's getting at, man, and I can feel that.
Preserve the very identity of what hip-hop and really music culture stands for in a way. And now as we dive deeper into everything Tyler has said in one of the most crazy and viral interviews that has come from any rapper in quite some time, by the end of it all, you will be even more shocked about everything than you would think on the surface, because the way Tyler pulls the curtain and exposes everyone, it will really have you questioning the entire landscape of the music industry and the people who are being positioned to spearhead the future of hip-hop. So now with this Tyler the Creator interview, as he spoke with Maverick Carter, Tyler went on a rant where he came at so much of what has been dominating the hip-hop landscape over the past few years, and now specifically addressing everything in the rap world that before the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef really had people questioning the long-term stability of rap music as a whole.
Yo, those are nice. Hold on one second.
Candace, what's up? I think my daughter's going pro at basketball.
I'll take those.
Tyler had three main points about everything horrible going on in the rap world right now that, when he connected, put together a shocking picture that in most eras would be any rapper's worst nightmare. And now to begin to address this problem that so many current rappers are seemingly a part of, the first thing Tyler talked about is the pure intent behind so many of the people making music today, which, as he described, is no longer about putting compelling art into the world and instead is more about posing as a musician to be treated as such by the industry, but then just releasing what Tyler calls meme records. And as Tyler puts these artists on blast for pretty much exposing themselves, for showing their true nature, which is, of course, that they are making music to exploit algorithms and the digital media landscape, as opposed...
Damn. And you know what? I was watching I was about to say music video. I was watching an interview where I think an A&R or someone who worked in the music industry, they were talking about how these record labels, it may have actually been an artist, but to make a long story short, they were talking about how record labels nowadays, they're making sure that their artists are shooting for that TikTok hit. Isn't that crazy, bro? That's insanity. So if we all know TikTok, I think the longest TikTok or YouTube short you can make is probably like 60 seconds, so a minute. So you're gonna make a 3-minute song just for only at most a minute of it to be impactful to people who listen to it. But that's besides the point. The real fact of the matter is that there's no more. Music in general is losing its genuineness. Now, it's all about the money, the profit. And don't get me wrong, it's always going to be about the money. No matter what you look at, everything's a business. Everything has to make money in order for it to function correctly. Right or wrong. I mean, that's just the reality of it. But I think a lot of these artists in general are just shooting for that TikTok hit, shooting for that YouTube shorts hit, shooting for that Instagram, that Instagram flick. So you can't be genuine when the only thing you want to grab from a situation is money, bruh. Especially in the rap game in general. It's already something that's new, but it's also very welcoming to different people from the outside. And when you're welcoming to other people, or not other people, but just anyone, you're putting yourself in that vulnerable stage. I think hip hop and rap is vulnerable to everyone right now, bruh. There are no gatekeepers.
Which is, of course, that they are making music to exploit algorithms and the digital media landscape, as opposed to creating something genuinely powerful that can resonate with human beings and not machines. This is the first curtain Tyler is trying to pull in the industry by just waking people up to the fact that so many of the new rappers who have been getting pushed by the industry do not have the same intentions that all great artists historically had. And as there have been so many rappers who release music that literally just feels like a joke with how mind-numbing it is and how some people are still accepting this. This was very important for Tyler to say, and just to wake people up to what is really going on right in front of them, and now building on this. Because of the nature of artists making music that aims to be a viral joke over everything else, so much of what has been released within the hip-hop space has become redundant, and more than ever. From rappers to producers, feels like everyone is trying to clone each other and take somebody else's signature sound and wave. And while Tyler may have specifically targeted Ian for pretty much just being the definition of this cookie-cutter mold of artist that is trying to take over right now, his point about all of this goes much.
Now wait. What is it? What's up with Ian? So I've listened to one song that he's had. I've actually reacted to it. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch the reaction. But I've heard that Ian tried to replicate. He tries to replicate older artists. Like, who was it? Who was it that they said? Was it Yachty? I think he ended up replicating Yachty's his infamous walkout to that song. I don't know if I'm gonna throw a clip in there or not, but there's a viral video of Yachty just, you know what I'm saying, he rocking the crowd in the beginning of that song. He's just vibing out and stuff. And Ian basically remade that. Well, Yachty was in attendance to that concert. I'm pretty sure he's the one who brought Ian out on the stage, but I'm just saying, when it comes to Ian specifically, they're trying to say, oh, he's stealing from other artists and benefiting from other people's individuality, really. Their personas. Is that what's going on with Ian? I don't really know. Let me know in the comment section, bro.
And wave. And while Tyler may have specifically targeted Ian for pretty much just being the definition of this cookie-cutter mold of artist that is trying to take over right now, his point about all of this goes much further than just talking about how rappers stealing other rappers' sounds has never been worse, because as a result of artists pretty much not trying to be original, and then the fact of them copying things for dollars as opposed to creating art in directions that they are actually inspired by. This isn't just limiting creativity, but this low-effort way of making music has translated into every single aspect of these new rappers' brands. As when it comes to translating this viral hype from algorithms into live performances that are supposed to captivate audiences, Tyler calls out the hip-hop landscape of today for delivering some of the most lousy and lazy performances of any cloth of musicians ever. And now somebody calling out the entirety of hip-hop for doing this on this level is really long overdue, because aside from the superstars who truly know how to command a stage like Travis Scott, Playboy...
I just wanted to say, I feel like, okay, in life, right? As we get older, we're able to see a lot of phases come in and leave. I think for Tyler, the Creator, he's so used to having artists like himself who are super creative, maybe super lyrical. They're just different with their music in general. I think Tyler's used to that class of rappers. Now, Tyler's been in the game for what, 10 years maybe? I'm going to say he's been in the game for at least 10 years. So, of course, he's seen different eras of rappers and artists come through and circulate. So, mentally, I think he's still in the more genuine side of rap, which is great. But also, he has to understand and realize that hip-hop is evolving, bruh. And it sucks because I completely agree with Tyler Creator. I feel like a lot of the people in rap now, a lot of the people in hip hop now are just there for the money. And you can tell the difference between artists like Tyler the Creator and Ice Spice, or Tyler the Creator and Ian, or Tyler the Creator and I don't know, name another artist who's famous now for like a TikTok clip or something like that. But I just think I understand what Tyler the Creator is now, but it's like once you have that old head, that once you get older, these things become more apparent to you. You're more prone to actually going through the changes, and now you're just developing your own opinion about it. And of course you're gonna dislike it, but it's just something that's inevitable, man. It sucks, but I think there should be more gatekeepers in hip hop. I'm gonna say that for real.
Overdue, because aside from the superstars who truly know how to command a stage like Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, and of course Tyler himself, the majority of current rappers' live shows are genuinely horrible, as from rapping over pre-recorded vocals, which is another aspect of performing that Tyler has been super critical about in the past, because it really just is a lazy crutch for most people who use it, to the fact that so many rappers performing don't bring any energy or interesting dynamic at their shows whatsoever. These live performances have become a direct extension of how devoid of life and identity that the music of so many of these new rappers have been putting out is.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and ad-free videos.
Which now, even building more on Tyler's point about all of this, is a direct reason why hip-hop ticket sales are down across the board right now and why more rappers' tours are flopping. And now bringing all of this together, Tyler's whole point about this was not to just criticize a lot of the new rappers out right now for being lousy musicians and really being nothing more than a disposable brand ambassador who is mimicking hip-hop, but instead it was to illustrate the greater point that with all these musicians who do not care at all about their art, which is clear through not just the way they create their music, but
hey, who are some artists that y'all feel like they don't care about their music at all? Well, some artists that you listen to that you know is just there for the money. It's like your guilty pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Let me know some people in the comment section right now. For me, I think, who do I listen to? See, I don't really listen to many newer artists, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When it comes to rap, or when it comes to music, I'm not very open to listening to different artists, which is why I do reactions. I try to introduce myself to newer artists through my reactions, but I mean, for the most part, bro, if it's up to me, I'm not really going to choose outside of my normal. But let me know if some artists down there that y'all feel like it's just BS in the rap game right now, bro. It's just milking it for money.
through the way they conduct themselves and always spend all of their time in the limelight talking about any other ridiculous thing but the actual product they are promoting, which is of course the music. These rappers and the inherent values they are projecting have destroyed the worth of the actual music they are supposed to be known for putting out. And this has caused a downfall in the entire music industry, as from fans who can't even articulate why they dislike an album because the thing is made so haphazardly and treated so disposably, to the rappers who spend their marketing and press campaigns for music gossiping and talking about drama, instead of convincing people why to actually care about the body of work they are putting out. Tyler brought up all of these points to slam the modern music industry and the direction it has been heading in, because as it stands, the value of the album is spiraling down a rabbit hole that it may never come back from. But this is not necessarily because people don't care about albums, because as we have seen, especially in rap this year, when the right people drop, they do create massive moments that people can actually pay attention to and have some sort of discourse about. But generally speaking, so many of the rappers occupying the mainstream landscape right now have tired out listeners and made them untrusting of the musical products they are putting out. And as this criticism...
Alright. So, from the newer projects. So what my man's saying here is basically that when we get constant song, we get constant releases, constant music video releases, you know, with quantity, I think you lose the quality aspect of it. If you're putting out a lot of quality, there's no way. If you're putting a large quantity of music out, there's no way that your quality is staying as high as the quantity, right? So what my man's saying here is basically that for the artists who drop these masterpiece songs, they're overshadowed by an oversaturated market or customers who are oversaturated from the product being produced. It's damn near like, okay, Lil Baby can put out 15 songs a week. And like Eminem, he showed Eminem in here, so I'm going to just use him as an example. Eminem can put out 1 or 2 songs a week. The listeners are going to hear more Lil Baby, and that's going to tire them out. And now their focus is going to be swayed away from the actual real content or the real music. or the better song. So they're just taking up all the market space is what my man's saying here. I get that.
And made them untrusting of the musical products they are putting out. And as this criticism is coming from somebody like Tyler, the Creator, whose last 3 albums have all been massive successes and arguably all classics in their own regard, as they have all solidified themselves as their own defining cultural moments. There could not be a better voice projecting this message, because Tyler is screaming at the music world to do one thing that so many rappers today don't even consider, which is just to care about what they are doing and appreciate the art that they make, because if they don't, nobody ever will. And in this world that we are starting to live in today, where most artists' album sales are dropping viciously, I mean, Tyler literally already proved his point in this interview as soon as he finished talking about all this, because he told Maverick Carter that all of his negative comments are going to be the moments everyone clips up and talks about from this interview. Meanwhile, they will miss the context of why he made these points in the first place. And overall, the positive message Tyler is trying to have reach all of us through it, because while he may be putting other artists who are younger than him down, which may make him look like a hater and an old head, what Tyler is doing here is more respectable than anything else we have seen recently, because in this time where the actual idea of the music itself is being devalued and artists are just letting this happen without a care in the world. As the internet is trying to put the pieces together of what Tyler said, who he is calling out, and what he is trying to accomplish, as you understand that he is just trying to make a music world value the thing it was put in place to do, instead of staying on this path where artists are making a mockery of the word hip-hop and are trying to destroy everything that was once sacred. The question you have to ask yourself is, are you going to join him? So now with all this said, let me know. What do you feel about all the drama Tyler, the Creator, has stirred up, and do you agree with him or not? I think
that's it for the video, but I feel like I agree with Tyler, the Creator. I can understand where his frustration is coming from, where it's derived from, bro. When you look at Tyler, the Creator, and his efforts in the rap game, when it comes to his music videos, his songs, even the storytelling that he does in his songs for those that he does it in, you could understand why he'd be frustrated. It's like someone can do a third of the amount of work that he's doing and still kind of see the same financial success. Now, why I say financial is because financial success is different from longevity success. You could say Tyler, the Creator, like I said, he's been in the game for at least 10 years, right? A lot of these TikTok artists, think about Coyle Ray, for example, bro. She had bangers like COVID years, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago, man. And now where is she in the music game in general? Not to say her music career is not doing anything, but it's like the longevity, bro. It's consistency in the rap game and in the music game and the music industry in general. A lot of these short famed artists they just playing their role and circulating their way out of the rap game, bro. It's crazy, man. But we see it every day, so hey, what can we do about it? We can set aside the temporary success for a little bit, but what do we do? The temporary artists, what do we do, bro? I don't know, but let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Let me know if y'all feel like Tyler, the Creator, was just hitting everything on the dot, because I haven't watched this interview, but let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section, bro. We're gonna end it here. But yeah, man, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below what I should react to next. Until next time, make sure to like yourself and nobody way up. Peace and chicken grease.